You're watching Business Connections Live. We're live from the business show here at Olympia in London. If you are watching this on catch up, now here's something you're going to watch again and again and again and again, because it's one of our favorite guests that we've had on the program. It's Blick, ladies and gentlemen, Blick. Now, if you're not familiar with Blick is renowned across the media. You'll find her on radio, you'll find her on Twitter, you'll find her on television. She's written about in the paper. Am I doing a good job here? Yeah, she's written in the papers, she's all over the place, and she's got a brand new book out, and it's this one here. It is Blick, The Ultimate Guide to Writing and Marketing. Dee, great to have you with us here. Right, lovely to have you here. Now tell us, you're going to be doing some keynote speaking here today, aren't you?
I am, yeah. I'm in the business show main keynote hall at 3:30 on how to become a genuine expert in your field, not a fly-by-night overnight sensation. And I'm also in the Wiley Startup Zone at 1 o'clock talking about how to get PR on a zero or shoestring budget.
Do you think when it comes to marketing and how you write, but marketing in particular, there are a lot of people that do the talk, but some of them can't do the walk?
Yeah, I think it's like anything, that you need a heady blend of experience, of making mistakes, of hard-won expertise. I even think of decent marketing qualifications, and you get that curve of experience under your belt, and then you can really show small businesses how they can make it on a tiny budget with their marketing, how they can make waves and really elevate above their competitors.
Now, the book's just come out, The Ultimate Guide to Writing and Marketing, a best-selling book already, on a shoestring budget, very, very important. It's had rave reviews all over the place, this book. Yeah. It's I mean, just tell us about some of the reviews you've had.
It's actually been reviewed in the FT, but it's just received the Book Bag Non-Fiction Book of the Month award. It had an amazing review in the Sun newspaper. I could say to my boys, Mum has made it in the Sun, but not on page 3, thank God. You know, that would be really not hit for a 52-year-old woman. I mean, the reviews, the biggest thing is you launch a book and you're terrified. You know, what will your readers think about it? What will the critics think about it? But touch wood, the critics really seem to like it, and also I've had some amazing reviews already on Amazon, even though it's only 5 weeks old. There's an awful lot ahead of me as well in terms of PR and promotion.
What are the key things that it covers in the book?
I think the main thing about writing a book is that with self-publishing, anybody can write a book and get published, but if you're writing pretty poor material, it will sink to the bottom of Amazon faster than you know it. So the big thing for me is I take my readers on a journey. Number one, it's hard graft writing a bestseller, but number two, if you put the effort in, you can do it. So what I cover is get your big ideas sorted out, the central premise that your book will hang on, make sure that you then gather the compelling content that you then align to your chapters. Definitely get an editor. Do not stint on having an editor. They are the reader that you don't want to encounter in the Amazon reviews. And then, you know, you've got to start marketing your book long before the ink is dry on the final page. So social media is unbelievable. Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook. Get out there, engage with the media. I have a huge chapter in there on PR, on how you can get reviewers and critics to review your book. Because to be honest, a lot of critics will just send the flaming thing back to you if you haven't got the right press release and the right message. You've got to be passionate about writing it. You've got to be equally as passionate and tenacious when it comes to marketing it.
Well, it just goes to show, I mean, it looks like a fascinating read. I think the thing that strikes you about it when you do open it, you know how you read, a lot of books are going down this e-book.
Yeah.
And you tend to get double spacing, big type font.
Yeah.
And you start to feel to yourself that maybe all you've read is 3 or 4 pages, and it's not a book at all. With this, it is crammed, packed full of information. If there was one thing that somebody could take away from here today when it comes to their marketing,
I would say you've got to step outside of your comfort zone. You've got to embrace doing new things that terrify you, whether it's this talking on a show, whether it's trying to get on the radio, whether it's public speaking in a keynote hall. Step out of your comfort zone. You have sweated so flipping hard on your business. You know, you deserve to be out there with your business having a spotlight on it. Don't be afraid to learn new things. Don't be afraid to improve what you're already doing. You're the biggest ambassador for your business, end of. So get out there and make it happen. follow me on Twitter as well, and I will happily answer any questions. I'm not taking any work on. I'm up to my gills with work.
You said
But
that last time.
I know, and I truly am. I am like turning so much away, but I will happily talk to any of my, readers, fans, friends on Twitter and give you any steer or advice, because I know what it's like to start out and have sod all but an ambition to be something great.
Well, I can tell you right now, if you get the opportunity as well, do watch the program that Dee did on Business Connections Live. We were looking at marketing there. And once again, she goes through some of the basics, the fundamentals that you need to know when it comes to marketing your business. If people don't know you're there, there's no point in doing what you're doing. If people are not beating a path to your door because you have marketed yourself. Remember, marketing is bringing the horse to water.
Absolutely.
And the sales is making them drink.
Yeah.
And this is the kind of book that your business needs to get those horses in their hordes to the river, and then it's down to you to get them to be drinking. Dee, it's been a pleasure as always. It's been lovely to see you, and you're looking fabulous.
Thank you. It's my floaty love, floaty hippie love.